My crafty friends, how is everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming, and this is Sheree. Today I'm here to make some more Daphne's Diary magazine journals. I have another order that I need to send one with, plus I would like to have an extra one on hand for the next order, so maybe get ahead here for a minute. So, yeah, I picked out these two pages. They're like gardeny looking pages from the Daphne's Diary magazine I'm using right now. Still using the same one I started with. Haven't gotten out another one yet. But, yeah, these two gardeny looking pages were in here. I thought that would be a cute or a pretty cover. And maybe I can, I'm kind of including just eclectic pages and a couple pages from the Daphne's Diary magazine, but somebody can make this into a, use it like add their, whoever gets it, if they want to use it as a journal, they could just add gardening elements to it, and it could be like a more garden themed journal. So anyway, here's the two covers, and I've already picked out a second page for the inside. So this is the second page, or this is the second page that I glued onto this page to make this cover thicker. So this is what the cover looks like. See what I mean? Very gardeny. And then this is a pretty inside page with this girl on the swing, and there's some "Do you live in the moment?" The whole article isn't here. I cut off the bottom, but still I think it's a pretty inside page, or inside the cover. And this too has a pretty back porch here, and some pretty pictures. And so, yep, those are the covers. So now we're going to put the pages together for two Daphne's Diary magazines. And we're going to put them together. We're going to totally finish them during this video. So, let's see, I already have a couple pages picked out for the inside pages from the Daphne's Diary. These two. And I think I'll do this one and this one. So, what do I have left? How many pages do I have left? I still have quite a few. I kind of have them separated right now, a little bit separated, because here's what I have left here to choose from. And then on top, I'll show you, I have this one, which is a good background for a cover. This is a really thick page. I already used one of these, and I used it as a background and put another picture over with this pretty background. This I thought maybe could be a cover. It's a pretty rustic looking house. So, and this this I already cut a page out, or a picture out of it, so I thought, well, I'll cut some more pictures out of it maybe and do something with that. Like even this right here could be the cover of a journal. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. This I cut up too. Cut some stuff off of here. So I may just cut this off and then use this as top part as a page. I'll leave that out so I can get that ready to be a page. And then this one I cut something out of too. And then this one, this one right here, I kind of, if I want to cut something out to have a focal point or something, this is pretty right here. This is pretty, like these are little paintings. And yeah, that. And then this could be a cover. It's a pretty page, so it could be a cover. I thought even this could be, let's see, is this the one? Oh no, this is the one I thought could be a cover. It has this little face on it, and I thought that would be cute if I cut some of this white off and used that as like the top and the bottom of this as a cover. We'll see. And then here's another pretty page that either I could cut out, or I could cut out these pieces, or use it as a whole. This one too has some artwork on it, sunflower paint, different paintings, and this is another gardeny page. So this could be another cover for a garden journal, and then our gardeny journal. And this too could be, well, not necessarily a cover, but possibly cut out these pictures, or use it, as a page, of course, in a journal. So anyway, I'm going to put, since I picked out the inside pages, I'm going to put all, okay, yeah, that's all of them. I thought I had one more, but that's calendar page. So let's put those to the side, and this one right here, I don't think I'm going to use it in here, but just in case, I want to go ahead and cut this down with an even line on the bottom, so that if I do need it as a page here or in the future, this could be a page. See, isn't that pretty? So that could be a page. I'll put that with the other Daphne's Diary magazine pages. So let's go ahead and, as you can see, I'm doing these like Traveler's Notebook cover style. The standard size of a Traveler's Notebook is, when you say Traveler's Notebook, you're talking about the size, just in case you didn't know. And it's the standard size is 4 1/4 inches wide and 8 1/4 inches tall. These are probably wider than that. Let's see. I tried not to cut off too much of the pages. These are they're just a little over 4 1/4 actually. Just barely, like 1/8 over. Probably both of these. Yeah, they are both. And they're both about 8 1/4. Let's see. That's what I was going for. 8 1/2. I think they're both the same size. Yeah, 8 1/2 inches tall. So that is the size. But again, these are freebies that go along with journals. People that order journals from my shop, with each journal they order, they get a freebie thank you gift of a Daphne's Diary magazine journal. So I'm not selling them, I'm just giving them away. So yeah, I wanted to use some of my Daphne's Diary if you didn't see the previous videos, and I want to use some of those magazines, but Daphne does not let you sell the magazines. So I said, well, I want to use magazines, I want to make journals, so this is the way I'm doing it. I'm enjoying using them, and then hopefully people are enjoying getting them as a gift. So let's see. I'm going to cut down these pages to fit in here as pages. You need to cut off a little bit more than that. And then let's see how this is oriented. Oh, I really like this. Gosh, I really like this bottom part, but I'm not going to be able to keep this whole thing. Okay, so we're just going to have to cut it off to fit. But I might include this scrap with this journal because it's such a pretty little scrap. It's got a little vase on it here that is really pretty. Let me show you. So, I mean, if somebody didn't want it, they could throw it away. But if they did, then they would have it. And I didn't throw it away. Okay, let's cut off a little bit more on this edge. A little bit too wide to make sure it fits inside. Okay, there's one for that one. Okay, I'm going to try to do this pretty quick. Maybe I'll try doing two together here. Make this go a little faster. Because I'm usually do one, and today I'm doing two. Just because, like I said, I already have an order where I need one, and then I want to have an extra one for the next order. So, and they're kind of similar, I've been using the same kind of pages in them until I run out of those pages. I'll just keep using the same amount, same pages as far as the other pages besides the Daphne's Diary pages. Okay, so I'm just going to chop these off. A little bit brutal, but it's got to make them fit. Still a little bit off the side, a little sliver off the side here. And that was 2 pages. Okay, I'm just going to kind of switch it up. That's my son, if you can hear that. Motorcycle. Let's see, I think I have that upside down. Okay, and then one more Daphne's Diary page here. This one's pretty cool. It's got this little design here that you could color, and then you could put something here that could be really pretty. Scrapbook paper, magazine page, napkin, whatever you want to, doily, whatever you want to decorate that with. Writing space. That would be a fun writing space. Just put some paper, blank paper there, cut it to fit there, and then color around it. That would be pretty. Okay, that, and then we'll see if it fits. Do have to cut off the length. These are really long pages. I think these are pretty long pages, and I didn't want to have the journal to be that long, because then I would have trouble. You know, most papers aren't that long as this magazine, so it's like 12 inches long. The actual magazine pages are 12 inches long. So let's see, I think I have 2 in here, right? Got 2 in there, and now I'll have 2 in here. And I'm making these with the cover and tin papers. So let's go with our other papers. And if they fit in here, and I can make a little flip out, all the better. So these can be a little flip out. This is some of my paint paper that I used as a paint guard, I guess you could say. When I was painting, I put this paper underneath so that it could protect my surface. This right here is a Tyvek envelope that I cut off the back. So it's nice, sturdy Tyvek. Kind of a thick type of paper. If you don't know what Tyvek is, if you get a white envelope, those white envelopes that are really strong and you can't tear them. You can cut them, but you can't tear them. That's Tyvek. Okay. Calendar pages I'm putting in the middle as a middle pretty page. So, but I do have to cut these down quite a bit. Or let's see. I've been cutting off the top part where the hole is, which really doesn't matter that much, but let's see how we want to do this. I think what I'll do is not make a flip out. I'll cut off the side here. So like this. And I'm going to need a little bit more there. A little bit more. I kind of didn't cut where I put my mark. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now I'm wondering about pockets. Should I make a pocket in this one? Let's see. Like this. Little pocket. And then I want this in the middle, the flower. So fold this way. And we'll put that in the middle. We have our gardening theme here, so we'll have a pretty flower in the middle, like that. And then this one, also pretty flowers. Looks like watercolor, painted watercolor flowers to me. So again, let's go ahead and fold it. Cut that top piece off with the hole in it. Cut our width down to about right there. Make a little pinch. I made a little pinch. And I'm going to cut there. Hopefully I'll cut it. There we go. I think I got it this time. Yes, and then I'm going to make my pockets. And Open sesame. Our pocket will be like this. That's very pretty. And I'll put that in the middle. Well, it'll go this way. Okay, that will go in the middle of this one. Let's see, where's our middle? Right here. Beautiful. Okay. Now what else do I have here? I have a piece of paper. This looks like coffee dyed paper, but I don't think it is coffee dyed. It's a piece of paper from an old book, and this is natural distressing here, where the book maybe had a little bit of damage. So let's see how this fits in here. We've got two. Let's put it right here. And do I want to, there's enough to make a flip out, but do I want to make a flip out right there? I guess I could. So we'll fold that in. And same with this side. Yeah, that's from a craft book, and I have another page from that for the other. This one has damage on it too, a little bit of water damage on it. It looks like distressing, but it's water damage or whatever. So let's see, we have our magazine, our Tyvek envelope, and let's put this one right here. Yeah, this is from a craft book, but this is the index page. I'm going to do the same thing, fold this, make a flip out like I did on that one. So it's being folded in about an inch, a little less than an inch probably. So like if somebody wanted to use this as a journal, they could either glue that down on the two ends and make a little tuck spot, or they could cut it off if they didn't like it. You know what I mean? Or completely glue it down and just have a nice sturdy edge there on that page with a double layer of paper. Okay, so I also have some sewing instruction paper here that I've cut into pages. So let's see, where we want to put this. I'm going to put it right here, but I think I'm going to have to cut these down a little bit. Yeah, these are, I'm not going to fold these in because this is very old, delicate paper. And, well, it would make sense to fold it in, but I'm afraid it might crack or something. So I'm just going to cut that off about 1/2 inch or so. I've got 2 pages here. I picked up 2 of them to do them at the same time, because we're putting one in each journal. So let's see if that's good. Still a little bit too wide. We need another sliver off. See, I try not to cut too much off, but then I end up going back. But it's better than, I'd rather do it like this than cut too much off and then be sorry. You know what I mean? That I cut too much off. So I'd rather make 2 cuts than, I guess I could always measure, right? But why would I want to do that? Why would I want to measure? Okay, there we go. And then I have one of each of this little, this is a journal I took apart that's map and postal related that I've been using in here. And these I do fold in usually because they are the right height. And I love the colors of this with the Daphne's Diary pages. This goes really well. And let's see, we're going to put it in between this right here. We need writing paper here, I think. Now somebody can, you know, as I always say when I'm making these, they can use this as a journal, or they can take it apart and use the pages as they wish, you know. So it's, I think it's got options. I like it as a journal, so that's why I've kind of been developing over the past few weeks as I've been making these into more, because I was just kind of making it like flow journal type where it was just tied with a ribbon, and I thought, well, you know, I really like it bound in case, I'd rather have it, you know, sewn in case somebody wants to use it as a journal. I mean, I don't know. I just, but it, you know, that string can be easily clipped off and the page is used still, so whatever anybody wants to do. Okay, let's put a writing space in between these two. Hello, open up for me. Oh, look at that. So pretty, right? You got pink and blue. Okay, so I should be able to get, I don't know how many more, this is like 10 and 11, I would say. If you go back and count, I'll have to go back and count the videos, but if you want to know, I was trying to put a number, and I kind of lost count on what number it was. Number, whatever, Daphne's Diary magazine journal. But, okay, so I kind of need to count and see where we're at. I think they both have the same number. We got the cover, but I want the cover plus 10 papers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 3 more. So I have music. I'm going to put the music in. Let's put the music. Kind of got everything kind of even right now, so I think I'll put the music like right here. And again, this is, the height is good on the music. It's a double page I've taken out of a hymn book. See, like that. And it's wide enough to fold in again. So we'll just fold those in. One in here. So I mean, you could do this with any magazine that you like. You know what I mean? If you want to make a magazine journal, you could do the same thing. So I hope that this is giving you ideas. If you have some magazines you want to do something with, let's put this right. Oh yeah, these are both back. I needed to, well, oh, this is, no, I don't want that there. This is the cover. And I like this as a starting page, so let's put this here. But yeah, you could do this with any journal. I've made magazine journals out of Better Homes and Gardens, Country Home, Country Living. You know, those are magazines I used to get. I don't get them anymore because I wasn't reading them. I was just kind of looking at them, and sometimes I wasn't even looking at them. I like them. I still like them. I still love them. But I wasn't really reading them or anything. So I thought, you know, I just kept, I still have some so I can make journals out of them. But, and I can cut things out of them if I want to, things like that. But I don't want to just have them piling up year after year. But that was my favorite ones. Got Better Homes and Gardens. Better Homes and Gardens got so thin though. You know, it was like I would get the magazine and be like hardly anything to it. I was like, what is going on here? I know it's a cheap magazine. You know, you could get it for like $5 or $6 for the whole year, and you get it every month. But still, I was like, you know, this is getting a little ridiculous. That it's so thin and not much to it. You know, and then if you take out all the advertisements, what do you have left? But Country Living was still good. And Country Home, they kept raising their price. So that was the first one I dropped, because even though I loved it, they just kept raising their price. So that was the first one I stopped. And then I still, because Better Homes and Gardens was cheap, I kept getting that one. And then Country Living, that one wasn't too bad either. So I kept getting that one. But then I was like, this is, you know, I just got to stop cold turkey with all my magazines. I stopped cold turkey. I just stopped getting them 1 year, all of them. And just I still, maybe one day if I run out of the ones that I have stashed away. Like I don't have that many, but I have enough where I could make quite a few magazine journals, I mean. So, yeah, what if I use those up, maybe one day I'll get a magazine again. But, yeah, it was getting a little crazy. Okay, so I've got one kind of really short page in here. Only one, so that's, I like that. These little pages right here are from my, let's see, Cricket magazine, vintage children's magazine. This page right here, this is my calendar. It's sticking out a little. I'm going to have to trim that. Let me trim that a little bit. I need a sliver off of there. It's just because I've been adding pages and you know how they protrude out a little further and further and further as you add pages. So that's the middle page. So that one being pushed out further and further. Okay, there we go. This one's a little bit right here. I think I folded that crooked. That's why that's sticking out. Alright, hopefully that's better. Good, good. You can see this one. Right here. Again with the middle page on this one. A little bit off, little sliver. Looked like that one needed to be evened up anyway. Looks like my last cut might have been a little crooked. Maybe that's why it was sticking out. Still very beautiful there though in the middle. I think I need one more page. Let's count. I think I need one more page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I'm right. Let's see. Let's put a writing page. I'm going to call this a writing page because I've got a lot of, you know, patterned and printed pages in there, you know, book pages, things like that. So this can be, I'm going to call it a writing page. And let's see, will it fit this way? Oh yeah, it will. Okay, and then lines will be upright. Very good. Let's put them together and do them at the same time. Make some room here for me to work. Okay. All right. And are they perfect or are they might be perfect as far as the width. The length needs to be cut about right here. I might include these too. For you can make writing spots with these little lined scraps, you know. Okay, so we're gonna sew these together and then we'll put a few things in there and they'll be done. So one of these in each, and then we're going to sew these up. Put a couple pieces in here of ephemera and they'll be ready to go. So let's put this right here. Wait a minute. Is that right? Oh, I did it. What? Where's my... Okay. Yeah, there it is. I thought that was my cover, but that's my first page. Okay, so yeah, let's put this right here. Writing page. And let's see where we need a writing page in this one. That's the cover. Yeah, we'll put in the writing page right here. And I'm going to grab my, let's see, what do we want to bind this with? Okay, yeah, everything's in there. I've got I've been using baker's twine. Oh yeah, I've been using up this certain baker's twine. Let's see how much of that I have left. I'm going to continue using it because I want to use it up. So So there it is, red and blue. I know it doesn't match. It's okay. It'll be all right. There's some red right there. Okay, so. Ooh, it's pretty. 1. Are we going to use it up today? 2. And 3. Sharp scissors. Uh-oh, I don't know if I have, let's see, do I have enough to do the other one? I don't think so. 1, 2, nope, nope, nope. So that's going to be scrap string. Put that in my scrap string bag. Let's move this trash out of here. Okay, so I need another baker's twine. Here is some more. Just grab what was on the top of my jar there. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's all the twine we need. Now, let's thread this needle. Alrighty. Quiet, isn't it? Okay, here we go. Needle ready. Paper clips. Let's see, where's that short page? I want to make sure it's where I want it to be. Let's put it near the bottom. Everything looks good. All inside the cover. Okay. Clip it together. I'm just making sure the pages are where I want them from top to bottom. Not sticking out the bottom or anything. Okay. Tucked into the little. Okay, so we'll do this one first. Get my awl. Punch our 3 holes. Get these sewn in quick as a bunny. This actually looks really pretty with this one. It's got some red in here too. Let's make this a little longer. Alright, there's my hole right there. The doggies went home. If you watched my last couple of videos, you'll maybe have heard the dog bark. I don't know which video it's in. We were watching my older son's dogs, and one of the dogs barked during that video. I had to stop a couple times and make sure she wasn't going to bark anymore. But they're gone home now. They were glad to go home. They're so funny. When my son was, they came over for lunch after they got back from their trip, and so they were getting ready to leave and putting everything from the dogs in the car, and then they were coming back to get the dogs the last thing, you know. So the dog, one of the dogs, the one that was barking, the one that gets so excited, she was just like a little kid, like Daddy, don't forget me, and she kept running, and they saw them go out to the car, and watched my son and his wife go back and forth to the car a couple times, and she was so funny. Let me work while I'm talking, but because the dog kept running to the window like, don't forget me, don't forget me. She ran to the window, and then she'd run to the front door, and then she'd run to the back door, like, which door is he going to come get me at? Like, don't forget me. It was so cute. Like a little kid, like, Daddy, don't forget me. But yeah, that's funny. Because they're very happy when they're here, It's just like you wonder what they're thinking, like, are they wondering, like, are their parents ever going to come back? Or, like my son and his wife, I would guess you would consider them their parents. And so I'm like we're thinking, what are they thinking? Do they think this is their new home, or what? You wonder what they're thinking. So I'm sure when they saw them, of course, they were very excited when they came back to get them and everything. And then when they were leaving, they were very excited because they didn't want to. The other one was like, he was there, and he's a husky, and he was there, and he was like calmly waiting by the door, like, yeah, they're coming to get me. I know they're coming to get me. But everything's going to be fine, like the big brother. But the girl, she's the one that gets so excited. She's the one that scratched me. Not on purpose. But, yeah, the girl was just like, don't forget me, don't forget me. So cute. Anyway, but I think they know us, and they enjoy, staying here, of course. I mean, so much better than like a kennel or anywhere like that, of course, or even being home alone. And us, because that's another option. They could stay home, and we could go over there and just feed them and let them out and stuff, but then they would be alone all the time, on all night and everything. And if they stay here with us, it's easier for us. We don't have to go anywhere. And they get to be with us when we're home, which, we're home at night and in the mornings and, after work and stuff. So they're with people more than they would be if they were at home and we were going over there to just let them out. But they do have, my son and daughter-in-law have kennels for them, so if we need to, we don't keep them in the kennels, and they don't either when they're at home. But if we need to, like if we're going in and out, we're worried about them getting out the door or something, we can put them in the kennels. That's what the kennels are for, just in case we need to put them in there and for control purposes. You know what I mean? We don't, our backyard is not fenced in, so none of our yard is fenced in. So, like, if we open the door and they get out, they are out. So it's a little bit of a worry. So, if we need to, we can put them in the kennels if we're going in and out the door. Somebody's going in and out the door, and then we don't have to worry about them getting out or whatever. So, all right, we have bound both of these journals. Now we're going to put a couple pieces of ephemera in. It's another scrap string that's long enough to keep. Okay. We'll do a little flip through too. Here they are. Let's see, now where is that piece? I said we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll keep this. There's two of those actually. Was there anything else? I guess that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't think everything else looks like trash. Okay. Oh, this right here. I had set this to the side. So this came from, which one did this come from? This came from this one. So we have a little pocket here in the middle, don't we, where the calendar is. We'll put that in there. And we'll put these two. Let's see, where's the calendar? We'll put these two in this one. Yeah, these scraps were from this. I believe. I don't know, they look like they're from two different things, but maybe not. Anyway, we're going to put them in here. I think they're both from... Wait a minute, how many scraps are here? Oh, that's another scrap. And this is from the coloring. I think that's from the coloring too, which is in this one. So we'll put these in here. We'll put these in this pocket. And then a couple of the tags. I've been putting a tag or two in each one. Let's see. Let me grab those. This one isn't anything, is it? That's not really anything that anybody would want, so I'm not going to do that. Tags are right here. So here's a couple. Let's see what else I have. I'm putting one fruity and one quote. This is, see, there's a fruity and there's a quote. So we'll put both of those in this one. This one has words on it. We'll put that over in this pocket. Okay, so that one's done. We'll do a flip through in a second. And this one got that scrap there, and it'll get two of these little tags. We've got, let's see, this one's together, so we'll just leave this together. This one has the quote and the fruit there. So there we go. All right, let's do a quick little flip through. Here's this one. Little Daphne's Diary Magazine Garden Journal. I'm going to call it Garden Journal just because of the cover. Is a garden. Pretty. And we'll do a quick little flip through to see how it ended up here with all of our pages. And you know what's in here, so I don't need to tell you, right? And our flip outs and writing pages, painty pages, little book pages, and very nice for a freebie, I would say. And that is that one. Okay, ready to go. And then I'll have one extra. Love it. That says Rebecca and Stefan's Garden. And there you go, inside of this one. Fun. Very junk journaly, I would say. Whoops, I skipped a page or two. Super cool. I love it. I think that somebody could do a lot with this. And, you know, we put 10 papers in there. That's 20 pages or 40 surfaces. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day and see you then.